Hello, SOBE mentors. Eric Ling here with your February SOBE mentorship update. We haven't updated you since early December, so we have quite a few things to share with you. But before we do, I just want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for the ways in which you are pouring in and investing in these kids. Not a day goes by when I don't hear about an inspirational story from a mentor or some sage advice from a mentor or the ways in which you are encouraging these kids in their skills and their gifts and helping them day by day becoming who God created them to be. I see them growing in confidence because of the support they have in you. What you are doing matters. Thank you for being a central part of the program that we offer, SOBE. With that, let's get into our first update. Our first update is a very exciting one. We are so happy to be able to announce that the business pitch night is back on. It is going to be on March 24th at 6 p.m. in the CVCA Fieldhouse. You might recall that our business pitch night in December, early December, got postponed, but we wanted to hold off on rescheduling it until we had relative certainty that we'll be able to host it in person. We want to be able to celebrate these seniors and the hard work that they've poured into these businesses and creating them and refining them since early August. So we truly hope that you will be able to join us at the CVCA Fieldhouse on March 24th at 6 p.m. Look for an RSVP link from us by the end of this week. And if you're still not comfortable in coming to a public open event, please know that we will have a streaming service provided for you, and we'll share that link out with you as well. Just a quick reminder, this event does follow all of the COVID protocols. It will be required masking, and we will be enforcing social distancing every step along the way. But really exciting. I can't wait to celebrate with these students and award $10,000 in cash prizes this year. Second update also has to do with entrepreneurship. A couple years back, we started talking with Kent State University and a couple of their schools and designing a best practices dissemination cohort with Northeast Ohio entrepreneurship classes. The goal was to take our collective knowledge of what works in the classroom and codify it and help other schools implement it to build a pipeline of entrepreneurs in Northeast Ohio. So this has been a passion of mine. It's something I've been working on for a long time, and very, very excited that last year we were able to formulate our pitch competition. Unfortunately, that got canceled because of COVID. So we just confirmed in early January that we are back on for this May. So this May, on May 7th, our students will be competing against students at several other schools. Think of it like a varsity championship kind of thing. Each school will have its own semifinal, which will be our business pitch night at CVCA. And then they'll send their top students to this local competition at Kent State University. These students will be competing for cash prizes and the title of the Northeast Ohio High School Champion of Entrepreneurship. So we're very, very excited about this event. We're working closely with the Center for Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation at Kent State University to provide mentorship and resources for these students that otherwise wouldn't be afforded to them. Of course, this year our event will be completely virtual, but we are very excited to finally launch it. We think it's just the start of some really great things that CVCA is at the head of, and our SOBE program is at the head of in Northeast Ohio for entrepreneurship. Update number 3 has to do with our juniors. As you may recall, our juniors work in their marketing classes and taking the principles they learn in class and applying them to help local small businesses. We believe local businesses are in the area where they could actually use our help because they have the lowest budget for marketing and they have the most need for exposure. So our students step into that pool. They do a lot of cold calling. They show up at businesses. They send out emails and try to find a partnership. So every single one of our marketing teams has found a local business partner, and they're currently working with that business to design marketing initiatives that they will then implement with that business, and then they will track the gains. In early May, we will have our marketing event. Again, Lord willing, we'll have that in person. And at this marketing event, we'll celebrate these local businesses, and our students will present their marketing initiatives, the marketing materials they created, and the results of their marketing initiatives to a panel of marketing professionals who will judge and give out prizes and again celebrate these local businesses together with them. So we're very excited to be in the midst of that. If you are mentoring a junior, make sure you ask them about their business and what their plans are to properly market that business. Update number 4, you might recall last year we had our Shia Coffee launch. Well, we have rebranded and relaunched Shia Coffee for something that is a little more sustainable, especially given some of the restraints that we had this year with COVID. And so what our students have done is they've rebranded. As you can see, the packaging here is completely student designed, new logos sort of set from what we do with Shia Designs. And we have created a whole lineup. So we will now not only have a light roast, but the students are going to be delivering a dark roast as well. And then finally, instead of doing a full functioning coffee shop, could still be in the future, our students are working on a retail cold brew beverage product. So we have bottling, we have a refrigerator, and the students are going to work on that. So we are hoping that by the end of February, we'll be able to have our first sampling of those products. The idea was a student idea, is that students will be able to buy these at any time and we won't have to staff a coffee shop, which was our main barrier this year with COVID restrictions and regulations. So we're really excited about that launch coming up. But if you're not willing to wait, jump on the shydesigns.com. There you'll find the Shy Coffee for sale. So far, it's getting some pretty rave reviews. So students are very, very excited about this next step. Update number 5, our juniors have applied for and won their leadership positions. So normally we would not name our executives until late spring that would take over the businesses. So they have about a month or 2 months with the seniors in that transition. But at that time, senioritis has kicked in and we found that transition was a little rough. So this year we moved it all the way up into the fall to name those executive positions. And now we're running something called the SOBE Leadership Academy. So these students who got these executive roles win the prize of having to get up super early on Wednesdays and come in for a leadership lesson. Those leadership lessons range from practical leadership to reiterating our leadership philosophy to time working with your teams to create plans for the next year. And finally, we have our seniors come in and teach leadership lessons to our juniors. So we're really excited about Leadership Academy. We've done about 5 of those classes so far. We have many, many more coming up. We're really excited about the growth these students are showing. That's a brand new class that we are teaching as part of SOBE for our leadership. Update number 6, if you have any students in the junior or senior class, particular senior though, that are in Shia Designs or Rasco or Shia Coffee, ask them about the pivots that they're making. This has been a challenging year in a variety of ways for everybody. But it's been particularly challenging for Shia Designs, who had their complete supply chain shut down from Rwanda, and they've started to repurpose some of their bags. They took some of their bags that were broken, zippers were broken, and they cut them up and made them into new products. They took the fabric and made some ornaments, for example, in December. So coming up with new ideas on how they can still sell product, even though their supply chain is completely dried up. So ask about that. Rasco, same thing, has been working completely socially distanced, completely online, completely virtually, trying to sell advertisement sales in the local newspapers. And seeing the gains that they've made this year has been incredible. So while it's been a struggle to hit the sales numbers, it's been a phenomenal learning experience for our students. Okay, just a couple of reminders for you. If you haven't already, take a moment to fill out the survey that I've included in the email here. Again, the students fill one out, but this is an opportunity for you to give me feedback and also to confirm or affirm that you have been meeting with that student. If you have any issues at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to work with that student. I know and love these students very well, but I also know that sometimes they drop the ball on things. Please don't feel bad about reaching out to me. I'm happy to help facilitate a meeting, for example, or to help resolve an issue. Just a reminder, you only had to meet one time in December or January. Now that we're in February, we're back to meeting once a month. So for February, March, and April. Okay? If you miss a month, of course, you can make up that time on any other month by just doubling up. All right, we will end again by saying thank you. I really appreciate your time watching these videos, investing in our students, and supporting SOBE. As always, if you have any ideas on how we can improve the program, please reach out to me, let me know. You can reach me at eling@cbcaroyals.org, or you can call my phone. I'll include the cell phone number in my email as well. God bless you all, and we will talk very, very soon. Bye.